precocious young talent, comes from South Queensbury near Edinburgh. He's recently spent a month in LA working with Freddie Roach, who rates him very, very highly indeed. He faces Ben Odamattey, tough, aggressive Ghanaian, often grits out difficult bouts, is physically very, very strong, and only ever been stopped by Michael Gomez and John Murray.
He's one of the most talented, enticing youngsters in Britain at the moment, and some think he may even be our best prospect. Pressure on the shoulders, though, for Paul Appleby. But he has looked decent so far when we've seen him. The Ghanaian Ben Odamattey is tonight's test, and they're developing Appleby at a good pace now, Glenn.
Yes, they are, and I think it's good to see. You know, youngsters want to really be in the ring pretty often with decent fights, and they're starting to just step up the caliber of opponents, and I think it's good to see.
Good jab, speed, movement of Appleby. Loves the fight too. And he's already chiseled away against men like Buster Dennis to get good quality workouts. And Odamattey might be another one to push Appleby.
Well, it's a different style. He's got to fathom out the youngster. Odamattey just keeps those hands very high in front of his face, so this just poses a few other problems of how he gets through the defense. Already he's trying to find a way to the body.
Yeah, good shots from Appleby. Left just under the right elbow of Odamattey, who's made a slow start and gets a reminder from Danny Latire in the corner. He normally comes out swarming with aggression, but it's Appleby that has been fast and accurate. Gained the body shot, this time from the right fist of Appleby.
Starting quite fast, Appleby using that jab and then looking for the openings to the body just to bring those hands down. Using plenty movement.
He's finding the gaps too against the much smaller opponent in Odamattey, who's far more experienced in fight number 26 to Appleby's 10 tonight. These body shots are really flying in from the Scotsman.
Odamattey needs to start throwing his jab. You know, he's just standing, allowing Appleby to tee off on him. Get out.
Just hasn't been allowed to get started yet, Ben Odamattey. Picking these well. Lovely uppercut from Appleby, and that troubled Odamattey. A class shot! And that's why people are getting excited.
Yeah, he pulled a lovely, didn't he? A lovely uppercut out through the middle. Goes for it again.
Very impressive combinations at the end as well from Appleby.
Second zone, round 2.
Second of 8, the 20-year-old Paul Appleby in the flashy white and gold and the yellow of Ben Odamattey from Ghana. Won about half of his fights, the Ghanaian. Lost all 7 on British soil, though. But Appleby, I'm sure, will be hoping to try and stop Odamattey and send out another statement. He's been doing everything right so far in his fledgling career, which started in January of last year. Getting down to work, trying to prise open the guard of Odamattey.
Throwing lots of punches in there, Appleby. Could just do it, just steadying himself down slightly.
Has come in at 9'8" tonight, so it's a lightweight contest, but did weigh 813 on the scales last night. Wanted to prove a point. He was meant to fight a Celtic featherweight title clash with Di Davis, so he really is a featherweight, he believes. In fact, he would take on the champion of Britain, John Simpson, tomorrow. He's that confident, Paul Appleby.
Well, it's good to have confidence, and he's certainly got it in abundance. But he goes about his work very well in the ring. backs up that confidence.
Ever such a slight mark by the left eye of Appleby. Again tries the uppercut and the body shot. He's tough though, Odamattey. Only been stopped a couple of times. Michael Gomez did it, John Murray as well, but they're heavier naturally than Paul Appleby. So if Appleby did that, Glenn, well, that would be something.
Yes, it will. I think he hasn't got to think about that, though. He's just got to go about his boxing. If it comes, it comes.
He didn't know much about Odamattey when he arrived tonight.
Just allowing himself to get caught with a few shots there as he stands inside. Doesn't really need to do that. He's got the skills to be in and out.
Yeah, Benny King in his corner, who really rates Paul Appleby, and such a wise older trainer and cutsman, Benny King. He says the one thing is that he loves a tear-up too, and he just wants him to calm down on that front.
Yeah, you can tell that. You know, but he could get himself into a dangerous position. You know, just caught with a silly shot. He needs to get in, do his work, then get out. Go with a left hook. There is Odamattey just tries to do a bit more.
Yeah, quiet first round from Odamattey, trying to come on, but Appleby answering.